Hello, motherfuckers, and welcome to my Club of Kottontales, where moisture tis needed, so intensely needed. It's crazy, I originally wasn't gonna do a meeting, I was gonna do something else, but too much anxiety to do that thing, so I decided to do a meeting to avoid that thing. And then just before I was getting ready to do the meeting, we had something else happen. So it's just all around moisture needed, but like I'm in such a good mood. And, the anxiety from the first thing that I wanted to do and I couldn't, that's not even anything that I'm too worried about, you know what I mean? But the thing that happened just before the meeting, it's so frustrating, and it's like I'm disappointed in myself for feeling that anxiety and such, but like it's irrational anxiety. I can't, I'd love to control the way my body reacts to certain things, but that's just not the case. So I have a huge bout of tight chest right now. So let's get our content spread and just let the Club Cottontail meeting, this beautiful, moist content, just take over me, because just being here right now, talking to me, myself, and I, and any of our lurking or posted incognito, all of the Cottontails, all the different ways that they tune in, just being here in my Club of Cottontails is making me feel 147% better. Speaking of 47, we are officially, I mean, I'm sure it will fluctuate as it does, but as of right now, we are officially 100 away from our celebratory Cottontail meets Bubbles. I'm pretty fucking stoked. Not gonna lie. At 1047, we're gonna do a Cottontail meets Bubbles to celebrate, reaching that next milestone. I didn't do one at 900, but I did do one at 8. Um, that was actually the last Cottontail meets Bubbles that we have done. It's been a hot minute. Believe me, I probably would have done a Cottontail meets Bubbles in the meantime, but we don't have ability to do mobile meeting. So it only makes sense to, celebrate 1,000 and, be able to do a mobile meeting and do a Cottontail meets Bubbles. It's gonna be awesome. Live, right motherfucking now. Come say hello, Cottontails. Moisture tis needed. RDR2, and this is a blind as fuck run for me. This is my very first playthrough of any Red Dead game. I never played Red Dead Redemption. When I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2, this game, I had no idea that it was a prequel to the previous game. If you had played the previous game, you probably would have known that. What up, Wheels? That's the one advantage of this screen, is while I'm spreading my moist content and I generally can't see my motherfucking chat because of this beautiful setup needed for RDR2, I was able to see Wheels popping in. Because generally speaking, for anyone that happens to be brand new to my channel, at the very beginning, within the first, 5 minutes or so, we spread the moist content. We take this motherfucking live Club Cottontail meeting and we share it to my social medias, similar to what Wheels has done. Which, thank you, by the way, for leaving your opinion and spreading my moist content. Hopefully, it means that we'll actually get some Cottontails to come chill and chat with me. I am definitely needing conversation. Whenever you see moisture tis needed in a title, it means that I'm needing just extra good vibes. And it's crazy, as I was doing really good, I had planned on making like a phone call, did it way too much anxiety to make the phone call, so I decided against that and decided to do a meeting. And originally I had entitled it Hello Cottontails, but then we had something happen literally right before I started the meeting, and I was like, nope, moisture tis needed. But just being here for the last 5 minutes has astronomically made my chest pain start to dissipate, which is lovely. Our link is shared and beautiful for people to get to it, so let's close that out. Ooh, we have two opinions. I dig it. Thank you so much for liking Cottontail and for liking Dick. I like Dick too. It's been a while since I had some Dick, so thank you. I'll take all the dick likes because I ain't getting dick in real life, so I might as well get it in the version of dick likes. I dig it. That means that in the first 5 fucking minutes that we had not just one, but we had two beautiful individuals who came and left their opinion. Of course, the person who left the dislike, the dick like as we like to call, I'm sure, they probably think that I'm going to look at that negatively, but I mean, that just shows that they don't know who I am. Or maybe they're just like, you know what? I like dick today, Cottontail. Because I do that. I'll dick like people's things all the time just because I'm like, you know what? I feel like liking dick today. You know what I mean? Like, because it's all just an opinion, and honestly, all of that is traffic. Traffic, traffic. But I dig it. Moisture is tis needed. Literally, someone goes, "Oh, this bitch is having a panic attack." I love it. Oh my god, literally that person's dick like put me in a better mood than anything I could do for myself. So you know what? Thank you. If you're not an 80s doll, thank you. But if you are an 80s doll, I appreciate your gunky bejeweled belly and your dreadlocked rainbow hair. I appreciate it. Dude, all I see is an individual who took time out of their day to not only click on my video, but to do it long enough to leave an opinion. So I dig it. Cheers to that one. Cheers to that one. And if you happen to be brand new to my channel, this is and always will be a 420 friendly and 21 plus content community. I create my content for myself, and I am well over the age of 21. So, and I live in Washington State, where this beautifulness is 100% legal. So, cheers to all of the medical and recreational cottontails near and far. Let's enjoy our first toke of our Club Cottontail meeting. This meeting will be going probably for at least 2 hours, to be honest. Um, but then after that, it'll be goodbye because we have things to do. We have to leave here at 12:20 ish. So that's why like the meeting will probably go till noon. I'm looking more like probably like an hour and a half. It's 10:09 right now. I'm thinking like 11:30 ish will be about the time that we end. Honestly, it would go well into the afternoon, but the only reason it's not going to is that Junior has her wellness visit today. She recently hit a year and a half, and whenever a child hits a milestone, they tend to go in and get weighed and their height taken. So, pretty excited to see how tall she's gotten. I know she's tall and heavy because I lug her around. All right. Looks like it's just going to be me, myself, and I, and any lurking or incognito contos. So cool. I dig it. I got me and my sexy bun. Not gonna lie, I am perturbed that like no one. I don't generally fish for compliments, but it does always feel nice, and I actually really fucking love my hair. So it's like I'm surprised that no one has said anything. But look how cool it looks in a fucking braid. I braided it and then bunned it. It looks so savage. I fucking live for it. I had dye around the house that would have been going bad. Plus, I had been missing fun colors. I think that with my blonde hair, I'm probably always going to keep either a streak of color or the tips. Probably the tips. This is tips. I did the tips and then just put my hair up in a ponytail, braided that motherfucker, and bunned it. Um, my bun alone is giving me such amazing vibes. My hair in general today. I'm having a good hair day, which is honestly like stupendous considering, uh, like when I was brushing my hair, I was like, ugh, it needs washed. I'm like, oh boy. But yeah, hopefully we actually get some cottontails to not only chill, but come and chat with me. But either way, I will be here relaxing, enjoying some quality time with Arthur Morgan. Um, I think it's hilarious that it keeps putting his fucking hat on him because we seriously have been keeping the hat off of him. So I find it immensely intriguing that he keeps putting his hat back on. Um, but the last thing we did, and I had thought about replaying it, um, but we're not going to. Um, but there was a mission that we had done where we got to go to a like ball type of thing, and it was savage. Oh, there's a yellow stranger. Oh, okay. Oh, Trelawney. Ah, fucking riverboat. I don't trust this riverboat at all. Like, Senor fuckeries, Senor Bronte. Always. Always Empress. I swear, whenever I get out of the screen, she shits. It's like, really? But Senor Bronte told us about this, lick that we could hit, and he was talking about how, like, he couldn't do it, but, like, people that he knew could, and I'm just like, why does this feel like a setup? And I have no idea, but I'm, like, worried. I'm like, it's a setup. It feels like a motherfucking setup. See, even Empress agrees. She's like, yes, setup. Her. Oh man. Oh man. I think part of the good feeling is the fact that Junior didn't get up till after 6. Waking up at 5:30 to go pee and then being like, "Oh shit, it's 5:30 and Junior hasn't, cooed, cried or anything, go pee and then check on her. She's doing perfectly fine, just laying there all cute. I go lay back down for another 45 minutes. She didn't wake up till after 6. That is like, usually she wakes up like 5:30 and wants to be up and doing things at 6. So the fact that like she was only waking up after 6, it was so nice. It made for a later, morning nap, but I will gladly take a later nap that, yes. Yes. Which it should be interesting if she ends up, she might have to get a quick lunch if she ends up sleeping well, like, into the afternoon. And it may be the sort of thing, like, I wanted to give her a bath before we go, but we may just have to get her dressed and go sort of thing. Because there is a chance with putting her down at 9:45 that she'll sleep till 11:45. So if she did sleep till that time, there's no way she'd be able to get a bath. Hello, welcome to Club Kottontale. How you doing? Sahar, is that how you pronounce your name? Oh, that's a good fucking stretch. Good motherfucking morning from me to you, but of course, good afternoon or good evening. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful motherfucking day. It is a phenomenal hump day. We are exactly 1 week into the new year and decade, and it feels phenomenal. Cheers to that. That was satisfying and annoying to type out. Please let me see boobs. See boobs. See your boobs. Complete stranger on the internet. Please let me see your boobs. Can you fuck me? I'm an 80s doll. I like to troll random people. Enjoy your time out. I had enough fun with you. People like that intrigue me. Like, what makes a person say that to a complete stranger? You know what's great though? Is that type of shit. People think that that's an internet thing. Oh, no, 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 no. I've had complete strangers say that shit to me in real fucking life. Like, meet a person, be like, hi, I'm Amber, how are you? And they're like, hi, I'm so and so. Can I see your boobs? Uh, no, I'm in a mall right now. Okay, can we go out back and can I see your boobs? And I'm like, I'm gonna go over this way. And I actually called security on one motherfucker. He got detained. I was like, this motherfucker is going around sexually harassing people in this mall. Yeah, he spent the night in jail. I heard that he didn't have a very good night. But obviously, the internet is a place where it's a facelet entity. You know what I mean? A person can go into someone's complete random channel and say random shit to them. For me, I do this to help myself mentally and physically. So I see something like that and I'm like, yeah, an 80s doll for me to play with. Like, let's time to help myself. You know what I mean? Like, I desensitize myself using the shit that 80s dolls, people who like to troll, you know, they say shit and I'm just gonna be like, yay! And live my life the way that I always do, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I have some bunny rabbit bitches, my giddy up and go bunny rabbit bitches, because we're playing some Red Dead Redemption 2. I mean, we're sitting and looking at Arthur Morgan while we toke on our bowl, but we will be playing some RDR2. So we have some giddy up and go bunny rabbit bitches. They do indeed love to give moist kisses, but those same bunny rabbit bitches, as you see, they're gonna blow out some smoke and let you know that Amber motherfucking Lewis is about to enjoy a toke indeed. Now, I do live here in Washington State, where, if you're over the age of 21, you can get things like this: a giant tub of marijuana, bought legally. This is recreational marijuana purchased at a dispensary in Washington state. However, it does not negate the fact that Amber motherfucking Lewis's bate and mine uses this beautiful green plant to help herself mentally and physically. So, it's bought recreationally and used medically. Now you know. Thank you, universe. The universe is like, oh, I know what she needs. 80s doll. I love it. Between the dick like and then the random person who, you know, I could sit here and probably guess their ethnicity, but we don't want to assume because that makes an ass out of you and me. But I think we all can assume what his ethnicity was. And that he does that to a lot of people all the fucking time. Like, I am straight up, like, not even. Like, out of all the people that you could go sexualize on the internet, I'm like the least attractive one. Okay, no, no. I've seen some people that are pretty rough. You know what I mean? They're living their best life though. That's all that you got to do. And plus, you have to remember that different strokes for different folks. So I like to think that like no one's going to be attracted to me, especially when I'm not finding myself attractive. But really, it's like someone's always going to want to stick it in you. Someone's always going to want to get to know you. You know what I mean? I would hope that more people want to get to know me versus sticking it in me though, cuz I like especially now, like at this point in my life, like I don't even really give a fuck about sex. Not like I used to. I swear having a kid destroyed my sex life. Absolutely eviscerated it. Plus that and having a tumultuous fucked up romantic relationship. That probably ixnayed my it's like bye bye libido. Last night, I wanted to, like, literally, I was like, Amber, touch yourself. You're kind of horny. I'm like, I don't wanna. And I fell asleep. I denied myself. Oh, man. I don't even, like, I don't know. I don't even miss it, to be honest. Why do I feel like I need to go to the general store? I don't think he has any more hair tonic on him. Kit. He does not. And we also don't have any more hair pomade. Oh, come on. What? There was a reason, Amber. Get it back. Ah, fishing. Holy fuck. Oh man, I legitimately inside my brain I was like, all right, like you need to go to a general store, so you need to go to a store, and then I was like, no, I want to go fishing. Let's go into camp and go fish off the pier. That sounds really relaxing. Like that sounds like a lovely way to start the RDR2 day. And then we got into camp and my brain just went, I don't remember what we were doing. Oh, God damn. Why does my skin always start to itch when I get into a meeting? That's so messed up. I need to get more of my itchy dry skin. I need to get some good lotion and help it. Dry skin is like the worst part of winter. Everything else is lovely. Oh, Karen and Tilly. That moment when she's so used to getting up at a certain time that going to bed later she still wakes up at that time. That has to be a sleep cry. But being that I am here by myself, I won't be going into a mission. We are going to go fish, but I have to make sure that this is a sleep cry because she could be, she could be a poop. She could have, pooped in her sleep, woke up like, oh my god, there's poop on me. But it most likely is just like her natural clock being like, hey, it's 10:30, you should wake up. She wakes up, cries because she's still tired. But we'll just have to see. No, no! Oh, Arthur, don't go in the water. Alright. Okay, Lanahachi? I probably just butchered that to all hell. Alright, let's see what we got here. Got all sorts of lures. That's good, that's good. What we got here? Huh. Huh. I was wondering what crawfish and shit was used for, so I don't know when we got these crickets. We must have bought them at the store. I feel like that was something that I had purchased at the store. Bobber fishing crawfish. Huh, interesting. So let's go ahead and put that crawfish on there. Crawfish are great for catching larger fish, especially largemouth bass, that can be found in the deeper parts of both rivers and lakes. Okay.
Let's see if anything's biting.
Ooh, you see those fish go straight for it? Now they're investigating it. Oh my god. It clicked it. I accidentally clicked both joysticks and it went into my dead eye.
Oh, line. Damn.
It got a... I've never had a fish get away. turn that up to a 5. Let's just make sure. Because I had it at a... I always turn it down to a 1. And then turn it back up to a 3 when it's been super quiet. It's at a 5 and there ain't shit. Like I said, sleep cry. It was 10:25, almost 10:30, and her body's like, hey, wait a minute. We usually get up at this time. She woke up upset because she was still fucking tired because she in fact had only been maybe sleeping for 40-ish minutes, which sometimes that can be a nap because she is actively teething and going through growth spurts. But I knew that she was tired. I guess that's probably a huge advantage to being a stay-at-home mom is I'm able to really, really learn her cues and coos and cries and different things to know, what she needs from me or what she needs for herself.
Who's been biting, I wonder?
Well, I went way too far. I was trying to... They're right there at the front. Okay, let's just recast that.
Okay.
There we go.
That's it, I think. Yes.
Okay, we got ourselves a catfish. Okay, okay. He's only an 8 ouncer, though.
Ah, maybe next time.
He wasn't that big. Okay, let's go over this way. Not very deep there. Probably should have put something on it instead of a crawfish, but...
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, look at
Ooh,
this.
that's what mamas talk about. Look at that big boy. Yeah! Fuck yeah! That's why you put back an 8 ounce fish. You put back an 8 ounce fish, the universe goes, okay, here's a 4 pound, 2 ounce fish. Yes. Dude, look at that big boy. Whoo, he's a big one. I think that might be the biggest fish we've ever caught to date, actually. Hell yeah, and I was
I'll
worried
keep
because it
an
looked
ear
kind
on
of
the
like a
place.
shallow spot, but, when the biting's good, the
This should
biting's
work.
good. Let's see if that's another one over there. Could be his mate or her mate.
Okay.
Oh, oh. Looked like he moved. Might have to recast that. Oh shit, looks like there's a dead fish on the fucking other shoreline. Oh no, that's bad, that's bad. Oh shit, he almost wanted it. Ah, fuck it. Come on. A little bit more. Not too much. Did this motherfucker move in that time being? I think he fucking moved. Jostled about. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that enticed him. You see that water ploplet? Yeah, come get it. Yeah, you know you want it. Yeah, be a big boy like your brother. Woo!
Ooh, accept.
Oh, yeah.
Good to meet you.
Pretty big, bud. Do we think it's more than 4 pounds, 2 ounces? Oh, by an ounce!
Quite a largemouth.
Yeah! Fuck yeah, they like crawfish as bait. Whoo! Alright, that's enough of that. Two big old... Wow, I'm actually like kind of flabbergasted. Maybe that's deeper there than it seems. You know what I mean? Has to be. You know, it probably is, considering there's a boat there. A boat wouldn't be able to go through that unless it was super fucking deep. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's a fish over there. Dead fish. That's free food. Alright, Arthur, you're getting wet. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty deep. Woo! Okay, I'm glad. That's a 3-star. Oh, yeah. Yeah, look at that butte just sitting there. Oh, that's good fried up right there. Oh, man, any more of y'all's just sitting here? I swear, this is how we always... I have found a good amount of fish just sitting up on the shoreline. Who knows how they die? Kind of worries me, especially with all the Naked and Afraid I've been watching. Like, maybe we shouldn't eat the fish that we just found. Oh, wait. Oh, some bulrush. We're going to pick that. When in doubt, I say forage everything because uh, it can be used to craft so many different things. Okay. Hmm. Some poke. Man, that was lovely. I'm so glad we decided to come in. Oh, let's talk to little Jacko. Because I mean, the last time I tried to talk to you, your stupid fucking father kicked me out of the room. Like, I get it. I get it that you were fucking not want me in your room, but you didn't have to be a fucking dick.
Your mother half to death.
I was fine. Really, I was. I ate spaghetti.
What?
Oh, it's Italian food. I don't know how to explain.
Was it nice?
Yeah, really nice.
Spaghetti is
And the people?
delicious.
They were nice too. Everything was very, well, different. I slept in a bed in a room.
Like a cage.
No. More like a palace in a story.
How nice for you. Our little prince. Boy's got used to fine living now, Arthur.
Yeah. What could be finer than a home in a swamp surrounded by alligators?
Very true.
I like Shady Belle.
Now, little prince. Tomorrow we begin
I don't
reading
like
again.
that there is seeds in this. Unfortunately, that's the one thing with legal marijuana that sucks, is when you get something like that, nothing I can do about it. I'm stuck with the product, but I am going to have to check my nugs. They either picked it too soon or something. That sucks. That's one way that Oregon is better than Washington. Oregon, they have some bud tenders where you can actually look, feel, and touch and smell the buds before and like choose which one you want and then purchase it. Like, it's nice when I go down to visit my mom and we toke down there because it Seriously, like, and it also could be that it's towards the end of the bowl, and maybe I just hit a little resin. That does tend to happen, especially when I have freshly scraped the bowl. I'm gonna check Arthur's beard while we're here and have him rest up just a smidge. But yeah, no, they really don't like when you go, like, he's not in.
Big winner. Oh, wait. I won, didn't I?
Sure is nice seeing the kid back around.
I don't know if I could have gone on much longer.
John's not in here. If John was in here, he wouldn't let me talk to her. He'd be like, "What are you doing in here? You better get out." And then it would end with him literally throwing Arthur out. See, Abigail at least was nice, and she just exited the room. It was like a way of saying, like, I'm
Anyway,
leaving.
I won't disturb you.
All right then, Arthur.
Dude, I don't like John. He annoys me. Not as much as Micah, though. Which disappoints me slightly about things that I've heard it through the grapevine. Still at a fucking 8. One day you'll reach a 9. Hopefully before you're no longer... Because I want to see... Ooh, yeah, let's sleep 15 hours. Give him a nice, good, restful sleep. Just like... I mean, shit. I imagine that after, like, 3 days of pretty much staying up and not getting rest, sleeping for 15 hours is just, like, basically what he does. I have to remember that, like, the way he is determined by how often he sleeps and, you know, what I put on him and things like that. It's so immersive, this game. You can really kind of fuck up your person if you don't take care of them, really. Oh, you're looking good, Arthur. Your big old bushy beard. But no, so it was at a 7, right? We had been growing it and growing it and growing it. I usually keep it right about here. I think Arthur looks the best like this with his fucking cowboy hat on. He'd be looking so fucking smexy. But we've been growing it out, and I was like, I want to see him at a 10. You know what I mean? Like, let's go for it. And it got to a 7, and we woke up, and it was like, no longer can grow naturally. You must use hair tonic to continue to achieve growth. So we did that, and it got to an 8. We have hair tonic the fuck out of him, and his hair up here keeps growing, but his face hair just, like, I don't know, it's so frustrating. But it's one of those things that I can imagine it's a natural occurrence. Like, you have a certain amount of chances out of each tonic in order for it to grow something, and each tonic I got just wasn't the one for the beard. Annoying. I feel like we just need to start, like, have him drink, like, 2 tonics a day. Just like... Uncle? Seriously? Oh, my God. I swear that motherfucker is just, like, always laying somewhere random. Just always. Somewhere random. It doesn't even make sense. Fucking drunkard bastard. Alright. Well, shit. Maybe we should talk to Sadie because she is right here. Because I was kind of thinking about going to the stranger. Dutch mentioned that the gang might be able to help Evelyn Miller with lobbying officials in St. Penis on behalf of Rains Fall, the Native American chief. Which would be kind of like a mild mission. This one says Sadie needs to speak to you, but it definitely shows her getting all gruff with someone. Fuck it, let's talk to Sadie. We don't need to put a marker on her because she's like on the other side of the house. Let's walk through the house. Nah, fuck it, let's walk around the house. God, I'm feeling so indecisive. Let's go through the house. Huh. What's in here? Shows a white dot, and I'm intrigued. Must be upstairs. Hold on. I want to investigate that. It's so frustrating when you have a 2-story house. Because it's like... That's interesting. Can't be his room. It's on the other side of that wall. How interesting. Or maybe that's showing his bed? No fucking clue. Okay. Sadie ho! Yeah, but I hope everyone is having a phenomenal Wednesday. We're officially 1 week into the new year and decade. So happy hump day to all. And of course, thank you as always to anyone that's lurking or watching incognito or taking a gander of this later on when it's posted content. I appreciate it. Hopefully we actually get some Cottontails to, not only chill but chat with me, because I'm feeling extremely chatty and also would love social interaction.
I joined you fellas.
Yes.
And now you and Dutch have joined high society. Oh, Lord above.
Yeah, it seems so.
I think my days in polite society are over.
Well, I just saw Bill Williamson at a party at the San Denise's mayor's house. If he can do it, anyone can.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think so. You know so, Arthur Morgan. Come on. We need to talk. Miss
Wait,
Sadler,
what?
will you excuse us?
When you gonna let me come robbing with you, Dutch?
My lord, a few more like her, we could take over the whole world. A few more like her, there wouldn't be much of a world left. Yes, perhaps. Now, the
My hands are super dry.
I went down there. I took a look at it. I think we can hit it. I ain't never robbed in a city before. Well, you leave the planning to me. You'll ride with me? Always. Is it just you and me? No, we'll need one more, I reckon. I say Lenny. Not Micah. Well, that depends if you want a massacre or a payday. No, I wish that there was something I could do to make the two of you get along better. Well, that's easy. Make them change. Very funny. What is that? What the hell have they done to me? Look, there in the tree line. Everybody take cover! O'Driscoll boys are coming!
What the fucking fuckity? That is so... Oh, there's not too many of them. Oh, there's one behind us. Wow, okay.
Women and children, inside! Rest of you, hold! it there.
Oh, come on, move your ass. Fall back? Oh, fuck. Okay. Push the cabinet? What cabinet? Oh, this cabinet.
Get those doors down pretty quick. Good. Now, everyone, I got this. Get these windows covered quickly. John, you take the windows over there. Charles, you take the side doors there.
That moment when we should have went to St. Denis and done the shit that was there. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Is everyone accounted for? I think. Hey! I said... Everyone accounted for? I don't know. I think. You old ladies, kids, and geriatrics! That's Mrs. Adler. She's still out there.
Wait, what?
Okay. Are you supposed to be one of them women? I'm coming. Go on now. Hold on. What kind of used to this fighting thing, boy?
Oh, motherfucker.
I'm gonna... Sadie? Sadie!
She got herself. Hell yeah, Sadie. Get it.
Get inside.
And miss all this? Come on, Arthur.
Now we go back. We need you in the house, Mrs. Adler.
Oh, no, please, Arthur.
Fuck, we going in stabbing? Let's go in stabbing. Yeet. Fuck. Motherfucker. Get your asses in the house.
We okay? I think so. Except for Karen here. Poor kid. Mr. Swanson, would you take this boy and bury him someplace near, but not too near?
Of course. Charles, help me with the body.
We need to get
My
this place
fuck.
cleaned up. Mr. Pearson, Miss Grimshaw.
Already taking care of it. Come on now, work.
home O'Driscoll. That man can really hate. So
My.
can I, Arthur. So can I. We need to get moving. Away from here. So
Great.
we should start looking for another camp. You ain't thinking big enough, Arthur. You ain't seeing the vastness of our problems and our opportunities.
I'm not sure I get you.
You will,
Should have
son.
known that we weren't gonna last long
You
at this
will.
fucking
Meet me
camp.
near the trolley station. We got work.
So I guess
Shall we?
we are staying here
Yep.
because we got other stuff to do. I don't even know! I don't even know! What the fuck?
He saved my life, and I could not save his. Mrs. Adler fought braver than any of us. She is driven by powerful forces I scarcely understand. That's what love has done to her, I guess.
Huh. Complete using only sidearms. Huh. Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen. Ha. Complete the mission without taking any health items? Goodness gracious. Huh. Shoot the O'Driscolls in the boat before they disembark. Those must have been the motherfucker behind us, maybe? I don't know. Interesting. Well, that was super fucking eventful. That moment when I'm almost like, maybe we should have done this one, the relaxed one, or even the Trelawney thing. But we're definitely not going to meet Dutch. We will be. Okay, so this is different than. This is the riverboat thing, the trolley. I keep getting the riverboat and the trolley mixed up. I don't trust the trolley one, the tip from Bronte. I don't particularly trust that. Arthur Hare, his hair looks like it just grew.
Arthur, I can't believe those pigs did that to him.
Yeah.
He was such a gentle soul.
Yeah, he saved my life one time.
Yep.
I'll miss him.
You make the bastards pay, Arthur.
If we get the chance, we surely shall.
She had a sleep cry about a half hour ago.
Lots to do this morning.
Man, talk about just like pure fucking craziness. Just pure fucking craziness. Pure fucking craziness. He needs a haircut, so we'll just go to St. Penis. First, after all that, I feel like we should talk to people.
Miss Grimshaw?
Oh, O'Driscolls, Pinkertons. Is there anybody who doesn't know where we are at this point?
I don't know what to tell you. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
As if it matters.
Damn.
You okay?
Yes. Just thinking about Kieran. Guess he was always living on borrowed time.
Maybe.
Everyone is in a way.
Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Sure.
Been better.
Yeah, it's bad.
The morale is so low. I mean, it makes sense. I was definitely not expecting that. I was thinking like maybe we help her do something, you know what I mean? Like, no, we get attacked by O'Driscolls and we find her stabbing motherfuckers behind the fucking horse shed. Just like getting it. Like, okay.
You okay?
I thought we were safe here.
I would say that we're not safe anywhere.
All right, well, I should be getting on.
Okay, Arthur.
Like, let's be honest. You're safe nowhere. Nowhere is safe. Wait a minute. Can we... I think we can fast travel... I'm pretty sure it's all the major cities. So, like, Rhodes, Dinas, Valentine. So, let's fast travel there so then we can smoke our bowl. Because I was like, alright. I was like, inside my brain, I'm like, time to go on the open road. Go, just giddy up and go on our horse. But... I'd rather fast travel there. It won't take very long because we're really close to Dinas. Probably be really fucking quick, actually. And it's officially 11 a.m. So still, in fact, a good motherfucking morning from me to you. But good afternoon and good evening to all of the fluffy cottontails around the world. Special thank you to, of course, anyone that is watching incognitally or lurking, or, of course, watching this later on as posted content, as they could not be here for the live meeting. The meeting will be going for another half hour to 45-ish minutes. If I am still going, or like in the middle of a mission, noon will be the time that I am going to be stopping because we do have to leave here shortly after noon to go take Junior to her appointment. Super excited. 18 months, which is a year and a half. I don't like going by the months. That feels weird to me. But it is a way in sort of like keeping them young, you know, because she is still really young. You know, she is only been on this planet for a year and a half, and I've been on this planet for just over 33 years. So, you know, she is very young, but she just hit her first level. Like, why would I want to regress her when she finally reached, 12 months, 1 year, and when she's a year and a half, say 18 months, because it's easier for other people. Like, I don't give a fuck what's easier for other people. Saint Penis. I also love that we can fast travel from our map in our room without spending money, which makes sense because that map costs money. So, once you've used it a few times, it pays for itself. But cheers to anyone that is tuning in, and if you happen to actually be toking, clinky clinky. Okay, now let's do the main mission question mark or completely stranger stretch mark. Whoa. We're gonna go do the stranger. That is a side mission. Making my way through Saint. Whoa! Oh shit! Arthur, be nice.
Hey there, partner.
Fine morning, partner.
Go see what this stranger is, and then we're gonna go to the Baba. Also, you know, I need to remember to pick up, like, a shit ton. Oh, you know what? Let's do it that way. Oh, nope. Interesting. Algernon wasp, purveyor of the exquisite. Oh, I'm excited. Look at this beautiful building.
Ma'am?
Hello there.
One moment, please. This is extremely delicate.
How you doing? Looking good, Arthur. You do need a haircut, though.
Hey.
There. Oh, wonderful. Algernon Wasp, purveyor of the exotic and the exquisite.
Oh! Enchanté!
How can I help you? May I interest you in a hat, perhaps? How about a nymph? I import them from Brussels. The idiots in this town all want Italian nymphs, but the Italians make the coarsest of marble. I mean, quite frankly, the Baroque is an abomination. Belgium. Now that is a land for the connoisseur.
Oh, yes. Yeah, as I always say. But, you know, I'm not really a nymph kind of man.
I'm not really a nymph kind of man.
More tangible, more gothic. I also make
Oh?
corsets. Would you like a corset?
What?
Always
I mean-
wear one.
Wait, what?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I ride a lot of horses.
I love this guy. Yes, this is a moist motherfucker. He's like, I'm living my life. I'm living my best life.
And what is it you do, Mr. Kilgore? Are you a gentleman of leisure? An aesthete? An artist?
I suppose I'm kind of an adventurer.
Ha! Yes, of course you are. Here, be careful with the china, sir. It is French.
Not Belgian?
No. They are Philistines in that area, not to be trusted. Youth, eternally preserved in
I'm so glad that we came this way.
China will always elude them. Now,
Dude, see, this is when you should always listen to your heart and mind, especially when you're playing a game and you're just kind of winging it. Listen to what your brain wants to do because it will not lead you askew.
I do pay exceptionally well for certain objects needed for my art. I do. Exceptionally well.
Well, what do you need?
Let's see. Right now, I have a couple of commissions. I need at least 15 egret plumes. Good ones, obviously.
Oh, feathers. Okay.
I also need 15 assorted orchids. Here's
flowers.
Okay.
Hunted and gathering.
Thanks for the tea.
Thank you, Tacitus. It'll be very worth your while.
I'm sure it will be. Exotic collector's list. Oh, wow. Look at that handwriting, man. Oh, man. Can we go back to the time where everything was calligraphy? Just look how gorgeous that is. So, I want to look at it. It's going to be here yet? Sometimes it doesn't show it right after you got it. So, yeah, it's not. Oh, wait. Okay. Lady of the Night Orchids, Snowy Eggart Plumes, Reddish Eggart Plumes, and a Little Eggart Plume. Huh. So, the plumes are feathers, so obviously that snowy one's gonna be, oh wow, oh boy. Oh boy. If I'm able to do an afternoon meeting, I think we should go do that. Because I have a sneak, like, I want to be able to do as much with Arthur as humanly possible. And with, unfortunately, the spoilers that I've gotten, I know that shit goes down. I don't know what happens. I just know that shit goes down in Chapter 6. We're still in Chapter 4. Um, oh, we're officially at 47% way through. Oh my gosh. I love it. Um, I don't know how many chapters there are. I just know that I know spoilers for chapter 6, but I want to say that either chapter 6 is super long or there is a chapter 7, because I like the spoiler that I came across. It leads me to believe, and really it's not a spoiler for other people if you've actually played Red Dead or you know anything about it, because this is a prequel, and the stuff that I feel is a spoiler is in fact stuff that you would know if you had played the first game. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't like saying it out loud because I get attached. So I started this game as a blind as fuck run, and I was introduced to Arthur Morgan, and then finding out 2 months later that it's like you get, it's like you're God, what's the best way to explain it? It's like having something torn away from you before you even had a chance to fully enjoy it is how it felt. And now I'm just like, I want to milk it as long as I can. So I like doing as many side missions with Arthur as I can, because the yellow ones is what pushes us further in the story. And I don't necessarily want, like, I want to milk milk it as much as possible to before getting to chapter 6. um and then, like, some people are like, oh, I was the same way, but like, I promise you, like, you'll like it. And I'm like, no, man, I don't know, I just don't foresee myself liking it, especially with how dickish John Marston is. Ugh. Yeah, I know some of the stuff that Justin had told me, it was just like, it was heartwarming, but at the same time, like, oh my gosh, like, if I had known this before this, I don't know, like, what it would have made me feel. So, I don't know why I thought it would have popped back up. The barber still hasn't popped back up, which is frustrating. The only barber we have now is in Valentine, which is so weird to me, because there was a barber shop like over this area somewhere. I don't remember exactly, but there was a barber shop, and I'm just like, why is it gone? Alright, well, I'm gonna do this first, but I want to investigate over here, so let's, like, click a marker for, like, here-ish. Because I don't understand, like, we accidentally cut his beard, and then, I wanted to fix it, so I went to the one in Valentine, but I thought for surely that the one here in Dinas would come back, but it hasn't. Saint Penis, Saint Dinas. I mean, come on. The fucking place is penis with a D. I have people tell me all the time, they're like, why do you call it that? And I'm like, it's literally the word penis with a D. How am I not? Okay. Feel like it was like over here-ish.
You have a problem?
Stop right there and face the law. Squeeze it out of you. What in tarnation? You ain't gonna walk out of this town alive. Come on, please. I didn't take much. You bastard!
Hello there.
Holy shit, someone just died.
What you get when you cross me? Now done seen everything.
That's fucked up. Well, I'm gonna go to the general store because I'm trying to grow his beard out here. Wait, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, there it is. Whew, for a hot second, I was like, they took away my general store.
Senor.
Senor. What up? Hi. How you doing? How's your morning been, Raymundo? Hopefully it has been good. Oh! I just kicked the dog with my horse! Oh no! Oh, poor doggy. Oh, okay. I'm still doing okay. Even though I just totally, I should be glad though that it was a dog and not a human. Oh, fuck. Actually, you know what? I'm totally okay now because if that had been a human, we would be leaving St. Penis right now because we'd have to run away from the law. Oh my god, I almost just ran over a person. Everything's wrong with me, lady. She's like, what is your problem? I swear. It's the same thing as, because I started using Facebook way late. Because I've just, I don't know. I'm just not into social medias the way that people are. So, when Facebook came about, I was still using MySpace. You know what I mean? I was using MySpace well into the, late 2000s. And, it was like 2011 when I finally made a Facebook. And the only reason I did it is I was taking pictures with my DSi, and it was like, upload to Facebook. And I'm like, wait a minute. I can take a picture on here and upload it instantly to my Facebook? I'm like, down! And then, people would always, I don't know, it always felt like people were just constantly being mean to me about stuff that I would post. And this was back when I was trying to use Facebook like a normal person, someone who doesn't just use it for YouTube and networking and social interaction, how I use it now. And it just always felt like I'd get private messages from people going, man, you post a lot, and you always, do something, just always berating me for the things that I was doing. And I'm like, isn't this my page? Aren't I able to do it? And they're like, well, yeah, but, you just do it so much, and you always just seem so negative. I'm like, but, you're missing all of the other positive ones. You're picking out the one negative post I did amongst the millions of good ones. And it was just so fucking frustrating. And, they didn't seem to understand that, when I would log on to Facebook, it would literally tells you what's on your mind. So I would tell it what was on my mind at that moment in time. You know what I mean? And I guess people just didn't understand it, and then they wouldn't like it. And my whole thing is I should be able to be whoever the fuck I want to be because it's me. If you don't like it, then so what the fuck ever. But I've used Facebook from 2011 probably to 2014-ish, and then I stopped using it. I was done with it. I had Snapchat. That was my preferred social media. I was like, fuck Facebook and everything it has to do with. And then I brought back my Facebook. Really, I did a different one because I started doing streaming. And I needed it for YouTube networking. So, yeah, in 2016, I revamped it, and it's only ever been minuscule amounts of my real life. If someone really wants to know parts of my real life, they can follow me on Snapchat or my YouTube, because that's the best way. Because the stuff I put on Facebook isn't me being 100% myself. It's being what people want to see. And even some of it's being 100% myself, because when it comes to my YouTube shit, oh no. I've had people come go, why do you say moist? That's weird. That's stupid. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Man. Hell yeah. Me too. I'm fighting off some stress and a bit of illness, but I'm cool. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude, people are becoming more and more opinionated. And it's the thing is that we've always been opinionated, but they think that people have to listen to it and that their word is the end. People are more they're now, we've always been this opinionated, but now people seem to think that other people's opinions don't matter, and that you have to listen to their opinion but you don't have to listen to theirs, or that you're not allowed to have that opinion. You know what I mean? Like, shit. It is annoying and actually really quite rude. I agree. I agree. I'm really glad that, like, I don't know. I'm just glad that, like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that I'm able to be more 100% myself, just living, fucking moistly, striving every day to just, not give a fuck about what people have to say about me. I don't know why I went into sell, because I literally am not going to sell anything to him. I am about to buy all his hair tonic. Or the 3 that he'll let me buy. And then I need hair pomade. You know what? Maybe we will go to the other town, because I need a shit ton. We're gonna go to the fucking train station and go to, I gotta check it. I think it's Valentine.
Lots of good supply in there.
Yes, Valentine.
Yeah. Well, maybe some other time.
Right? Exactly. It's your page, your life, right? But like I'm and constantly, and like people that, what's really surprising about it, Raymundo, and I'm sure you agree on this because you probably have experienced the same thing. People who say that they, are very open-minded and that they like the more unique things in life, and, just all these things that you would think that they'd be super open-minded when they would hear something that, doesn't quite make sense to them or might be a little off-kilter than what they'd be used to, that they just, roll with the punches. You know what I mean? I mean, people say and do things around me all the time that I'm just like, okay, yeah, that's really cool. You know what I mean? I do my best to not come off rude, and if it's not something I'm into, I'm very straightforward about that. But I love, like, I feel like, just because, like, I'm not into it doesn't mean that you can't be into it. And it feels like that's what people do to me. They're basically going, like, it's not okay that you're into it. It's weird that you're into it. When they should be going, like, wow, okay, that's cool that you're into that. Like, down to how I talk about my period. You can't fucking say period because people think it's fucking gross. They go, oh, why are you talking about your period? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm a fucking woman, so my vagina bleeds once a month. It happens to all of us. You know what I mean? If you fucking have a fucking ovaries that drops an egg, it doesn't get impregnated, your body's prepared for it, so it has to get rid of it. It's like, it's just so frustrating. So I prefer to say, for me, it's a monthly sacrifice of blood. I've always said that for like the longest time, that, once a month my body, my baby box will boom and it will sacrifice a blood sacrifice to the universe. And people just like, they're like, huh, I have never heard it said that way. And I'm like, well, I would doubt that you would. But then, I get like, because I'm starting to put myself out there more, I am starting to get more people who embrace me more. But there's still always those people like, that's fucking stupid. Like, why don't you just say it's Aunt Flo visiting you? I'm like, I actually have an Aunt Florence. I literally have an Aunt Flo. So no, I'm not going to call my goddamn period my Aunt Flo. Because I have an Aunt Flo. Actually, she's my great-great Aunt Florence. She is almost 100 and she still drives. I want to be like my Aunt Flo. Straight up. But when I say that, people are like, ha ha, you want to be like a period? And it's not just teenagers. It's like people my age. And I'm just like, are you going to grow up anytime? I mean, I can understand liking things, because people like to say I'm childish because I like what I like. What the fuck ever. Just because I enjoy coloring and watching cartoons doesn't mean I'm not a mature individual. Making fun of someone for something that they like, that is immature. And that's the difference between me and you. They don't like it when I come at them that way because they truly think that I should be some, like, ignorant cow that don't know shit. It's funny. I love it. Exactly, right? They were baffled but educated. uh, right? Right? I could not have said that I could not have said it that way because I would have worded it so differently, but that is perfect. It's like, say what you need to say, but don't say something just to sway. If you're just trying to sway someone else's judgment, maybe keep it to yourself. Or learn to be persuasive. I don't know. LOL. Like, seriously, if, like, you're trying to, like, get someone to do something, like, learn to be persuasive. Like, I'm a persuasive individual, and I don't try to be. I literally, like, I love that I inspire tons of people to live their best life, but I'm just trying to inspire myself. You know what I mean? And, like, so it makes sense that I do it for other people, but it's like, I'm persuasive and people hate it. Like, I've had exes that are like, I literally had an ex tell me that I put a spell on him. He said that like, he didn't understand why he was attracted to me, why, like, he, like, it was, well, I'm so glad I'm not even with that person anymore because they literally told me, like, oh, like, this, like, super hot chick couldn't do it for me, but you do, like, what the fuck, and I'm like, my bad, I'm sorry, I'm fucking awesome, like, what the fuck, you want me to say to something like that? But I'm pretty sure that individual just wanted to beat someone down mentally and physically. You know what I mean? They wanted to make a person feel less than them. Don't be in a relationship like that, Contels. If you listen to anything that I say, do not stay in a relationship with someone who beats you down mentally. If they're not trying to work with you as an individual, they are not worth your time. You can always build back up no matter how far you are down. That is a motherfucking promise. If I can go from 2012 into 2013, fuck, you can go through anything, like, for reals. 2012 was, it was a fun year, but it was not a good year for me. Like, honestly, every year of my life is fun because I'm just kind of like a fun person. I like having fun. I like enjoying my life, but man, there's definitely been some years that I'm like, I don't want to replay that year. Man, cheers. I'm going to get myself probably our last bowl loaded, and then we are going to take the train to Valentine, which we're really close to the train station. We're like literally, yeah, it's like a block away. We are going to take the train station to Valentine to go to the general store and maybe the barber because there is a barber there. Right? Who does say shit like that? I don't even fucking know. Looks aren't everything, you dingus. That's common knowledge, right? Right? Dude, I have, like, oh man, I have, you already know, Raymundo, because you know some of my exes. I definitely don't just get with people for the looks. Now, I have to be attracted to a person. I have always been physically attracted to a person that I have dated, but let's just say that I have been with some unsavory, some might say smell like garbage individuals. So, I sometimes think about that and I just go, the person I was in my late teens and my early 20s, like I've always been a pretty positive, amazing person, but then I didn't love myself. You know what I mean? I fucking hated myself. That's why I allowed myself to get into a relationship like that. And I still hated myself after that, and that's why the next ex, was even worse than that one because you can't find what you need in life until you start loving yourself. And I went into 2013 loving myself, and the universe gave me Justin. Like, and it's like any relationship, it takes work, but especially romantic relationships. If you're trying to have a romantic relationship with someone, I'm telling you right now, you're about to step into the most difficult relationship you will ever have in your whole entire life. Acquaintances, super easy relationship. Friends, it's not so, it's somewhat of an easy relationship depending on the friends that you make. If you like some of my friendships, they're just like they're just super duper easy. And then I have some friends that like we enjoy each other's company, but it's like there's definitely compromise. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be my friend, don't make fun of me because I'm not going to sit and watch a Star Wars movie with you type of thing. And, I won't, I'll look past the fact that your nails look like they need to be cleaned. I just probably won't want you to touch me with them, you know? Like, there's just always going to be compromise. But I have friends like that I'm like, man, you're such a dick. I'm like, why am I even your friend? And I'm like, but you're kind of a good person. You know what I mean? Because you're going to meet people like that. They're like, you're just a dick. But they're a good person. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird meeting people who are generally kind of like a horrible person, but at the same time, they also do shit that's like, damn. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Human beings are so multi-dimensional. I think it's frustrating that people think that everything is black and white. The only thing that's black and white is a yes or a no. Everything else is like a colorful rainbow. I mean, think about it. When you say I don't know or maybe, that's a rainbow. You say yes or no, that's black and white. Oh, damn, that's... Oh, damn, that's good. Making my way to the train station. I honestly don't know if Arthur Morgan has taken a train yet. I know my online character has, but I do not recall if I've had Arthur. Do I have any bounties, good sir? Nope. Awesome. Tickets. Take me to 10. Okay, we got money.
Pleasant travels.
Thank you. $10. Fuck, did I choose Valentine? Okay, good. Sometimes I'm glad that the meetings have a delay. Because I was able to check the playback to make sure that I chose the right destination. Damn, I am loving my bun today. Oh, God. I am so glad that I did, like, something about, doing stuff on the outside just helps things on the inside. Like, I woke up today in a really phenomenal mood. Today is just a motherfucking great day. I'm not gonna lie. It's just a phenomenal day. But that does not negate the fact that there has been a few things that have caused some anxiety in me. But honestly, I'm still in a phenomenal mood. Those little bits of anxiety is not affecting me because I woke up in a super phenomenal mood. And then when I feel the anxiety, I have this bun that is just giving me life. And plus this Club Cottontail meeting, a huge thing for me is my device, my main device that I have found that helps me hugely with my mental and my physical is Club Cottontail, just this beautiful entity here on YouTube, as well as my other Club Cottontails. Like, after I started streaming July 14th, 2016, and I called this Club Cottontail, I then soon after was like, you know what? All my social medias are pretty much Club Cottontail, you know what I mean? And from there on out, it was, you know, Club Cottontail YouTube, Club Cottontail Facebook, Club Cottontail Snapchat. So it's just however you choose to interact with me. It's, I'm Cottontail, you're Cottontail, and we're meeting in a club of Cottontails. Like, we got Raymundo Cottontail here right now, you know what I mean? A motherfucker who's been, like, if you have the privilege of having this motherfucker as a friend, you have found a good one. And you should treat that relationship nice. And also understand that like, a lot of people think, and it's hard sometimes the closer you are with people, like, you think that you need to spend all your time or you have to talk with that person constantly. And that's just not the case. Like, I've known this motherfucker for 15 fucking years. We fucking, like, the first year to 2 years, like, shit, we hung out a lot, but definitely throughout the years it's been, less, but it's awesome. It's awesome when you can meet people that transcend decades. You know what I mean? Oh, it's just fucking awesome. Endless potential. Yes. Yes. Copious amounts of positivity and countless possibilities. Today is going to be pretty fucking awesome. I'm really glad that I woke up like this because it means that, Junior will not only have the best mommy that she can have, but when we leave the house, I will have less anxiety. And we have to go to a doctor, and I don't like doctors. Even though I'm not going to the doctor, it still gives me anxiety because she can't talk yet. You know what I mean? I'm her mom for the longest time. Really? Did that guy seriously just pull a gun on me because I was, like, standing in the wrong spot? Holy fuck. He literally said move. I moved, like, 1 foot and then he rode off, but he pulled his gun on me. Holy shit. Valentine is full of beatniks. What the fuck? Yes. Oh, fuck. I can't remember it right now, but it it's really common. It's how you say seize the day, but it's in Italian. Oh my gosh. Oh, carpe diem. Ha 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 ha. Thank you, universe. Or Batman if it was you. Fuck. I could not think of it there for a second. I'm like, seize the day. I'm like, ooh, there's a fun way of saying that. And then my brain's like, and I'm like, ah. Brain fart for anyone that didn't know what that was. Because that happens all the fucking time. You'll be thinking about something and then it's like, oh, what happened? Like, brain fart, collision of the train of thought. Say, when's the next time you're planning on playing Fortnite or even Minecraft? I'd like to game with you sometime. Shit, we should tentatively plan that. I mean, if you were down to play Fortnite this afternoon, if you had time, I'd be down. I tend to be more open in the schedule since I am a stay-at-home mom and a homemaker. So generally speaking, we have my morning meeting or my afternoon meeting. Either one of those, just like let me know a day. I am down. I haven't played Minecraft with another person in a long time, so I don't know about Minecraft, but definitely Fortnite. Gosh. I should get back into Minecraft at some point because I got so many different things. Like, I do not envy my brain. Good job, brain. The amount of shit my brain has to fucking, yes, woo woo woo. Well, then I look forward to an afternoon meeting of some Fortnites and playing whatever. I ended up losing out on the thing that I wanted. So for me, I like the challenges are just kind of like meh. Like, it's so weird that they added so much time to it. I love it though because it does make it easier for parents and people who don't get to play the game as often. They can still achieve tier 100 of the battle pass, making it a lot more worth their money. There's been battle passes where I've lost out on some stuff because I just didn't have the time to get on and do it. So I appreciate that they did extend it, but I do tend to have like more amounts of time now. uh, but that's mainly like, thank you, Amber motherfucking Lewis. I'm gonna toot my own horn. Boo-doo-doo. I have worked really hard to make sure that my daughter is on a fucking phenomenal schedule. So the fact that she goes to bed at a certain time, she wakes up at a certain time, she has 2 naps that, she's very ready for when they go, or come throughout the day. Like, that is a huge, like, pat on the back to myself. Oh, I'll have to check it out. Maybe tomorrow morning I'll have to check that out. Because I've been wanting to, originally, I wanted to do for my birthday celebration, it was supposed to be like going old school and doing some construction. But Minecraft for me, um, like if anyone who tuned into the beginning of my channel, they kind of might understand why Minecraft gives me a bit more anxiety, but um I've been craving starting that world that I was originally going to do for my birthday celebration, but we ended up doing Sims, which I'm really glad we did. Hell yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? I like that's one thing as I super appreciate when anyone tells me that I'm a good mom cuz I constantly, I feel like I tell myself that I could be a better mom or that like I should have done something slightly differently or something, and it's like, dude, oh man, power ups to any stay-at-home parent regardless of 1 child to 15 children. Which, honestly, if you have 15 children, I hope you have helping hands. But, like, I know stay at home moms who have 4 kids, and I'm just like, you know what? I don't know how you do it, and you're a super fucking hero because I feel like a superhero. You know what I mean? Like, I like was thinking about just like 1 week in my life, just kind of like an end of the week contemplation, and I thought about all the things I did in 1 week, and I'm like, holy fuck. And then at the end of the year, I was reading Junior her last goodnight kisses for 2019, and my brain just goes, 365 times we've read this book because every night we've read this book. And I'm just thinking, this kid is a year and a half. It's a lot more than just 365. And it just made me think, like, wow, by the time that, well, that's making me slightly emotional. By the time that Junior gets old enough to move out, or when she doesn't want me to read a good night story to her anymore, like how many days will that have been? How many times will I have read that? And it's kind of a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? And for me, I actually started reading Goodnight Kisses to her when she was in utero. So I would say that about probably at least 700 times I've read that book to her, and 700 more plus to come. You know what I mean? Like, cheers. And it's like, that's how I know that, like, even though sometimes I get tired, stressed out, or even annoyed, I think about that and I just think, like, it's not enough. You know what I mean? Like, I'm almost starting to cry right now because I just think, like, 700 days of reading that book is just not enough. You know what I mean? I want more. And it's like, I'm glad that that's what I think because I know that there's some people that think like, oh fuck, 700 times, like that's stupid. Like I would never want to do that, and those people shouldn't be parents. You know what I mean? And it just makes me think that like I might be extremely exhausted at the end of the week, or I might, have wished that I had, made eggs for breakfast instead of, putting a waffle in the toaster, but I think, damn, she loves those waffles, and it's so easy in the morning to put that in there, and she's eaten. You know what I mean? It's just like, you think about all the different things, and you're just like, man. So I'm really proud of any parents, uncles, aunts, any person out there who spends time with a mini human. You are doing the universe's work. You are not only preparing the next generation to be loving, caring, and intelligent, but you're also showing them that human interaction can be extremely positive, and it's not easy. So, hearts to you, hell yeah, hell yeah, keep counting exactly. That's lovely. Thank you. I'm really glad that we got the book. It was one book that I wanted. It's just called Goodnight Kisses. I know that damn book by heart. I honestly don't even I could read it to you guys right now if I wanted to because I know it by heart. But I love it because I'm able to read the book to her and I no longer have to read the words. I'm able to look at her while I read it and she's looking at the book. It's a magical moment. And it's a time like I just like it doesn't matter how stressed I am at the end of a day. I take that moment to enjoy that, you know, time, just her and I. Oh man. When this year we've added in another book, I've started like read a paragraph or so from another book and then doing Goodnight Kisses. It's been awesome. We're reading The Wizard of Oz right now. That moment when there's a stranger. All right. Dude, I honest. Hey, you. What are you doing back here? Aw, dude, some people really don't like me being in Valentine. Because, you know, the last time we were here, we did kind of cause, a bit of a ruckus. But it's funny is, like, we actually had a mission that brought us back here, so that was super intriguing. But it's like it's hit or miss with the Valentine. Like, half the time when we come, they're perfectly fine. The other time when we come, they're like, get the fuck out. And I'm like, I've paid my dues. Alright, we waited till morning. Dude, it is crazy though, considering, the reason they're rebuilding that might be because of us. Uh, but it's super cool. Like, I recommend, like, if you ever see building happening in Red Dead, do your best to go back to the place. Like, the last time we came here, it was way more of a shell. So, this is so fucking cool. Just, like, getting to watch stuff, erect. I was trying to think of another word other than erect, but I couldn't. So my brain was like, do it! Alright, we're here to get hair tonic and pomade. Okay, thank you. Thank you, good sir. I'm here to buy all of... No! Damn it, I had a sneaking suspicion that they were connected. Motherfucker. Well, now we know. So, every single general store is connected. I was so hoping that wasn't the case, man. I'm a little perturbed at the moment, so I'm gonna talk to that, um, not gonna pomade his hair, but I am gonna use some hair tonic. Grow the beard, big majestic beard. Where is... Oh, great. Well, let's hope this stranger is not a stranger that triggers automatically. I was trying to avoid that stranger because sometimes strangers, like, you talk to them and they might be like, oh, come back later and meet me somewhere else. Or they might be like, come with me, we're doing this thing. And it's like, oh no, I can't do that thing. But the barber's in here, so...
Hello.
Hello.
Macri here is a silly boy. And Protus isn't a boy at all, but a chimpanzee that a man shaves a face into every day.
Now that's very useful if you need to climb trees, but a good conversationalist it does not.
All right.
He was always a sickly.
Yes, I know.
Sickly and weird.
Thank you.
No idea why he followed me out to the west.
Dude, that... Oh, it's 11:47 a.m. Aw, that's lovely. Give himself a little haircut. See where his beard's at, even though I guarantee it's not anywhere. Have you grown? Nope. This motherfucker has drank so much hair tonic. I just want to see what a 10 looks like. And, like, I'm just gonna have, like, I've come to the conclusion that I'm just gonna have him, like, drink 2, maybe even all of the hair tonics, 3 at a time. So then...
Thanks for your assistance.
Maybe, hopefully, he will, grow the long, luxurious hair that I am or beard. Like, his hair grows, his hair, at one point, I was like, damn, it looks like it's getting pretty long. It was like a 3 or a 4. I was like, oh, shit. So, I mean, the tonic's working, but we want it to be on the beard. The only time it worked on the beard is it took us from a 7 to an 8. It's so frustrating. Just even take me to a 9. Come on, beard. Give it to me. The power in that beard is felt, right? And I gave him a sweet little mustache. Alright. Oh shit, I have mail. Alright, so what we are going to do... Originally, I was going to go back and do this one, but since there is a stranger here in Valentine, I might as well see what he has for me. Or maybe we just check our mail. You know what? We do leave, so in about 25 minutes. So we're going to go check our mail and then say our goodbyes. But I will leave him in Valentine. As long as I don't leave this area, the next time we'll come in, he'll be close to Valentine, if not in Valentine. But this afternoon, oh my god, where was my horse? She just walked down those stairs. Oh, oh boy. Oh! Oh, fuck! Change of plans. We got a dip set. So the mail will wait. Yeah. Oh boy, or maybe the mail will be. We're gonna check our mail and then dip set. Cause we're an outlaw. This is why, Amber, this is why you walk. You walk through towns. You don't get a brisk walk. And you especially don't do this at anything because you power rush it. Oh. I will watch my damn step. No, you'll be with me right this fucking moment. Oh my gosh. Can we pretend like I didn't do that? That says invitation from the mayor. Let's read this before we say goodbye. Right? It escalated so quickly. I mean, for one, it was an unarmed assault. I mean, yes, Arthur Morgan and Valentine have a tumultuous history, but it, like, went from, like, 3 to, like, 1,000 in just, like, 2 seconds. So apparently we got an invitation. Huh. Invitation from Mayor Lemoy. So our alias, because we're not going by Arthur Morgan, it's like Attilius or something like that. Kilgorn is our name. So he's like, Monsieur Kilgorn, it's lovely to make your acquaintance at the residence the other night. You meet so many people at these kind of functions, it's hard to keep track. I did notice, however, that you were near my study when poor Pierre had an accident, and some documents simply disappeared. Now, I have spent far too long in politics to make accusations widely, but just long enough to know when I am owed a small favor. Perhaps your gung-ho frontier spirit and my cold old world. Oh my god. Word that I can't say out loud, but only can say in my head. That sucks. I'm gonna try. Hold on.
You from around? We get folks from all over.
Oh, no, I can't. He's a cynic, but I can't seem to get my brain to say that out loud with ism on the end. You know what I mean? It's weird. You gotta love it. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Cynicism. Could work quite well together. Indulge me in meeting, at least. Come to the back of the Memorial residence any night you wish. Knock on the door and my assistant Jean-Marc will let you in. Oh! I hope to see you soon, your newest friend, Henry Lemur. You guys, he said come at night. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, dude, thank you. I lost character for a moment, but I came across the word. I'm like, no! Which, no shame at all, you guys. And this is one thing. Oh, it almost happened again! Oh, okay. Walk, bitch. Walk. Don't be ashamed of having to, like, sound things out or break them apart. Whatever gets you to the destination that you need, it's kind of, you know, people tend to say it doesn't matter how you get there, it's the journey, and that goes with math, English, just anything, literally anything, because I used to be really ashamed because people would like to make fun of me that I couldn't, you know, like, they were like, wow, you seem really smart, but then sometimes you seem really stupid, and I'm like, wow, you seem really fucking rude. But you know, just, it's difficult, and definitely for me being 33, you know what I mean? I have worked really hard since for the last 10 years, you know, because 23 to 26 was my moment. That was me. During that time, I did so much to help myself become an adult. So for me, like, I officially became an adult at the age of 26. So from 26 to 33, like, I have just been living my best life, and, you know, I don't care. Like, people can say whatever they want to me because I don't feel that way about myself. And if someone says something to me that does make me feel a way, I go, okay, Amber, we found something that's triggered us. Let's now see, do we feel this way about ourselves? Is it one of the voices inside of our head? What is making us feel this way? And that, my dear sweet Kottontales, is how I use my YouTube to desensitize myself to the fucking real life. Because real life sucks. But whereas real life just shoves and throws and puts shit all over everything, my rainbow is super fucking bright because I want it to be. I love who I am, and a huge part of loving who you are is just really finding what you like and dislike in this world. You know what I mean? And on that note, I call that living moistly. I am simply 100% myself, regardless of what some motherfucker thinks of me. That's because I love myself, and I will be loved. No shame at all. If you didn't know, now you know. I'm Amber motherfucking Lewis. This has been an amazing hump day meeting, which, if you didn't know, it's hump day, meaning that we are officially 1 week into not only the new year, but the new decade. I fucking love you too, man. Thank you for being here, Raymundo, and of course, thank you to any lurking or incognito Kottontales. I will, in fact, catch you guys later. I'm looking forward to this afternoon, but I'm really looking forward to Junior's wellness appointment and seeing the updated. I just imagine she's probably like close to 3 feet tall now. She's so fucking tall. But anyways, until next time, please do be kind to yourself and everyone else. Bye. Ooh.